Let's get into the latest around the Atlanta Falcons, and we got a little bit of a trade action here. The Falcons receive tight end Lee Smith. The Bills receive a late-round pick. Once we get the pick information, we'll be able to update you guys, but until that happens, unfortunately, this is all we got. So the Falcons receive tight end Lee Smith. The Bills receive a 2022 late-round pick. Go down in the comments section right now. Let us know who won the trade. If you're sitting there typing F for the Falcons, okay, or you can type B for the Buffalo Bills. Chase, where do you think, man? Who ends up winning this trade? Is it both win, or you don't really care? It's a late-round pick.
It's a late-round pick, so who cares? The Falcons got a player back, and Arthur Smith loves to utilize 2 tight end sets. Lee Smith, more of a blocking option at the tight end position, but I'm going Falcons because they actually brought a player in, and you know what you're going to get from Lee Smith, and Arthur Smith is going to be able to insert him into that Falcons offense, and he's going to be a valuable piece to try to get that run game going, and he's going to be able to give you a little bit offensively through the pass game as well.
So the Bills, they traded Smith to Atlanta for that future pick, and they were actually able to save $2.25 million with the trade. I'll say this, from my time watching Smith, he is definitely, as you said, more of a blocker. 34 years old, definitely near the end of his career. But the main tight end that they have there, he's Hayden Hurst, and he's more of a pass catcher. He's more of the route runner. Can't really block as well. Lee Smith, on the other hand, if you throw him the football, sure, he can catch it, but he is definitely more of a true blocker. And if you really want to be able to take some pressure off of a guy like Matt Ryan, you also lost Todd Gurley, who's sure also another player near the end of his career. You throw another tight end out there to be able to block with an offensive line that's always kind of banged up and lost some of its more of important pieces. That's what Smith is. He's more of an offensive lineman / tight end. And last season, 4 catches, 35 yards, 2 touchdowns. A few years ago, I believe back in 2019 when he was with the Raiders, he had less than 10 catches and 3 touchdowns. You can put him in the red zone. He's going to line up in those goal-to-goal situations, but shout out to my dude Lee Smith for getting some money. So here's the updated Falcons tight end depth chart. Obviously, Hayden, who they traded a second-round pick last season for, he's going to be your tight end 1. Then you got Lee Smith at 2, and then Graham at number 3. Luke Stocker's a free agent, and as you mentioned, Arthur Smith likes to run those two tight end sets, so definitely expect to see plenty of that. But Lee Smith going to the Atlanta Falcons, and this also makes sense for a team that doesn't have a lot of money. I mean, you're looking at a team that's literally like minus, I think it's like $8.24 million in terms of cap space, which is ranked 30th in the National Football League. More of the blocker and 64 career catches in 10 seasons. So we'll see what they get out of him. So what did he do in his career, Chase?
Yeah, 77 targets, 64 receptions, 458 yards, and 10 touchdowns for a guy who's at the latter half of his career. But why do the Falcons win this trade? You basically bring in a backup tight end who can also serve as an extra offensive lineman if you want to go heavy, especially in goal line sets. He can also be a pass-catching option in those goal line sets in the pass game as well. And as I mentioned, like Arthur Smith really loves those 2 tight end sets. He did a lot of that with the Tennessee Titans last year. So this is a depth option. And then the last bonus is that you save $2.5 million by bringing him in. So that's a win-win anytime you can save some money.
So get your grades in here. Grade the Lee Smith trade, A, B, C, D, or F. I want you to know, though, from the Atlanta Falcons side. So grade the Lee Smith trade. A is great. B is good. C is average. D is bad. F is absolutely failing. I'm going to give it like a C grade because he's an average player. He's a blocker, going to fill a need, and comes a little bit cheaper. Are you going to keep rolling with the Bs?
I'm going C.
Okay.
I like C's more than B's. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, Jesus. Grade the Lee Smith trade. Go down in the comments. Let me know. A, B, C, D, or F.